My journey as a female artist began at the turn of the century in 2000. That's when I returned from Florence, where I went to remember art and to remember that this was my path and my purpose. Now, fast forward into 2021. The time has come after all these 21 years to this moment of realization. And in this moment of realization, now living in the jungles of Costa Rica, very far away from the limelight and from the life that I had before, traveling, doing international exhibitions, having a lot of cultural events. Now I am here, immersed in nature, observing and getting the codes from Gaia. It was difficult because in the past, as a female artist, you get a lot of rejection. In fact, if you think about it, for instance, the Renaissance, the prominent figures were only male. There's no mention of female artists in that era. And that had prevailed, I would say, very much into now. Not as harsh and as obvious, but as an energetics that is still somehow diminished the artistry and the genius and the creativity of female artists. It will come the time when finally the paradigm will shift and we will be able to recognize, acknowledge, love, collect, understand, wanting to know what is to be an artist in 2021. Now when we are experiencing this paradigm shift, the world, as we all know, never will be the same. We are now the creators of our new reality. And we are now evolving and experimenting and expanding our consciousness to be able to navigate successfully our new powers as creators. I began to collect my art because I thought, okay, I'm going to continue expressing my heart. I'm going to continue working on my awakening. And I have been collecting my art for 21 years. And I've been super grateful and excited because also I have had the opportunity to have collectors and to have people that love my expression as an artist and to love these ideas and these ways of being multidimensional. So in this collecting of my art, this is the time, 2021, the time has come. And I'm ready in this moment to start this new resonance of expanding my art and put it out there for a lot of people to have it, to enjoy it, to feel the resonance, to understand that when an artist creates by hand with a brush, imprints the energy, her energetics into the painting, is an exertion of not just creativity or technique or a thematic, it's an exertion of life itself. And when an artist had exerted that kind of energy into an actual body of work, this body of work becomes quantum. It has a frequency that alters the space around it with a very special frequency that it can be felt, and it can have many beneficial effects for the space and for the people that are into the space, into the frequency. So the time has come to offer you my portfolio, my art portfolio of 21 years of work. And I'm super happy to do this in this moment because we are collecting and transforming the funds that are coming from this giving, for this opening of distributing my art among the people that love it and that love what we're doing here in the jungle. Because all the funds, all the alchemical money, as I call it, which is a symbol of energetics, all these funds are going to be invested in the creation of our new timeline. We are here committed in the jungle of Costa Rica to advance and expand what we already know about becoming sovereign, about creating new communities, about using art as a catalyst to access this new way, these new forms of relationships with nature, first with ourselves, with our community, because every richness is produced by the relationships that we have, first with ourselves and our words and our commitments, and then with the people that we make these commitments, and then the relationship, of course, with nature. Nature is our best ally. A lot to say about nature. So we have several projects going on in this moment. All of these projects, of course, are like pieces of the same puzzle as we are putting together the expansiveness as we also evolve and as we also learn more and more and become more accessible to integrate larger amount of data. So I'm putting together this portfolio for you. I would love, love, love your comments, your feedback, your willingness to support us here in the jungle, to use my art as part of your own uplifting spaces, because all the art is about the divine feminine and the divine mother, and it's nurturing and it's soothing and it's sensual and it's unique and it's original. So I am putting my art as a generative bridge to reunite all of us, to become together, to resonate a larger wave, to weave the new ways of being in togetherness, to weave the love, to use my art as the resource that is going to produce and is producing already funds, multidimensional richness for all of us. Is a win-win. Thank you, and you will be receiving a post with the portfolio for you to choose what you like best. I'm here for your questions. I'm here to serve, to inspire, and to let everybody knows that it's possible, that we are creators, and that it's up to us to do it better than what the typical media show us. We are the creators. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, beloveds. Can I get a I love your art? Yes, thank you. Looking forward to your synergy.